Alright, good afternoon from here, guys. Good to have you guys here again this weekend forecast. So let's just quickly go do a debriefing. We'll start from the DXY and end on the Euro USD. So we'll do the DXY, GBPUSD, and the Euro USD. So we're going to quickly do an outlook for this week and then forecast for next week. All right. So let's quickly hop right in. So GBPUSD, this is it. So remember the weekly, or not this one. Let me use this one. This one's a bit jammed. All right. So remember the weekly level we marked right here, and I said something. If you remember, let me delete this guy here. So this is the weekly level we marked. If you watched the previous video, you'd have seen this. So this is the previous level marked, the weekly level. When we marked this, we were like, okay, we refined to the daily, and I told you all about this guy being the closest because of all this, we pushed this guy to here, right? We pushed it here, and well, I told you guys this is level 1. All these ones have been mitigated, so this is the open and close level. Then we have this next one, level 2. And then I drew something like this right here. All right, right here. So what happened was the weekly, after I pushed up to the daily, price used this, and yeah, price used this guy to sell. So this was the one that held. All right. So if you had paid attention to what we were discussing last week, then you would have caught this move. This shouldn't have been a problem for you. Okay, let's look at possible entries on the 4-hour and the 1-hour. Let's look at possible entries. On the 4-hour, there's almost nothing. Though, I don't know if that day, okay, yeah, that day I told you guys, yeah, all these levels are all levels of what? Unmitigated support. This one was mitigated, okay. So we just had all those ones right here. So on the 4-hour is just plain. Let's see for the let's check out 1 hour. There should be something here. Yes, there's something here. So look at this guy here. Look at here. Price came, swept this guy, right? Give us what? A QM. You see that? A QM. And when price does a QM, where do we look at? We look at this whole level, right? This whole level turns what? A level of this is like a support, right? Broken through, turn resistance. That's what it is. So look at the pushback, and then you would have taken this like this. All right. Let's look for unmitigated. This has been mitigated if you watch well. This one right here has been mitigated. Look at the closest right here is this open and close level. So this is where we should have taken a short stop loss at where the high 7.3 pips, and then where would we target? We should target this low. That's a good risk to reward. This low, yeah, the low it was coming from should be TP1. You see that the low it was coming from should be TP1, and that's like 1:10 RR plus. Okay, over 1:10 RR. If you caught this, congratulations. It was a nice one. Okay, so let's just check. What do we expect for this week? I don't want the video to be that long because of a thing or two. So, price rejected off this guy here. Price rejected off this guy here. So where should we be having? Since it rejected off this weekly, there is every tendency that price is going to revisit this region. But because this guy has tested one here, coming again to test, there's a very slim chance that is going to happen. But then this is a major resistance of the week. Meaning for next week, we are looking at this level of resistance to sell price back down. And if we take this sell from here, where are we heading? There's going to be a non-stop movement of how many pips. Let's just assume we're having this from here coming down here is about 138 to 140 pips from here to here. So meaning next week, this week that we're going in right now is not gonna except of course there's no major news. So it's not gonna when the week ends, there's not gonna be any major problem. We're just gonna have continuous sales after this guy is triggered. That's what we're looking at. Since price closed above this level of support, this is a resistance turn support right here. So since price closed above, look at the weekly closure. We should be looking for buys to push through here, and then we sell, because I can't see any other levels on the weekly here. So since this is the level where we're looking at, should be nice. Okay, should be nice, should be nice, should be nice. And on the daily, it also makes sense. It also makes sense that price take out the previous day candle, which is on our Friday, takes out Friday candle. That will be the major liquidity there. Okay, and then after taking the liquidity around Friday levels, we're gonna have sales. Let's just say we have market move like this. And why market moves like this? So many people will be thinking about what buy continuation from here, right? And then price is just gonna go bang down to that level back. So you see that they're gonna handicap buyers. Okay, first of all, they're gonna handicap the sellers, late sellers, and then what? Early buyers. Because this is where the buy is coming from. So this is a good one, a very good one. If you're refining this trade, there's an FVG here, blah blah blah. You see this guy here, it's called FVG. Most of you guys trade FVG, but sometimes I just say the word FVG, but really I don't really trade it if there's nothing to conference that. So look at this level right here. You see this level of support broken, now has turned resistance. So if this has mitigated, I can refine this guy to this guy. All right, so this can be refined to this. So I'm looking to sell where? Here. If you are looking to execute at market price, you should be doing something like this, and stop loss right here. Do you know why? Because of what? This other second level right here. So we wouldn't want the situation where price will come because of we are taking a normal 5 pips stop loss right here. Okay, let's just say 5 pips. Let's just call this 5 pips. Okay, and then price comes out, takes us out, hits this level. It's going to be bad for us, right? So we're going to take the sell, put our stop loss right above that high, 16 pips thereabouts. Then we'll take the short, right? We'll take the short. Where are we shorting to? We are shorting to the next one, to the next support level right here. There we have a 1:8.9. Let's just say let's say 1:9. If you wait for a confirmation, we are going to have a proper risk to reward ratio. And you, of course, you know where to find the confirmation on the 1 hour, on the 30 minutes, and on the 15 minutes, depending on the kind of early entry you are. Okay, sometimes I can take the risky entry, okay, and I'll still take confirmation entry. But guys, trust me, next week is gonna be profitable. The next week should be profitable. There should be no complaints. All we want to see here is testimonies on the YouTube channel comment page, guys. So yeah, this guy broke this high, so we should be having buys from here probably if this guy held. Okay, so we should be having buys. There's possible. I'm talking about the possibilities. So we should look at time now. If this guy, this is what? This is New York. So if London comes here, we have probably Asian session, and then the London comes, triggers this, and then we can have buys. Okay, once we have buys, I'll be looking to take out because of this guy here. Though I know this is of course liquidity or inducement, but then I would want to take out my profits right here. It's not bad to have this other. Of course, Monday we should have this on Monday. Yeah. So the first day of the week, getting this shouldn't be a bad trade. Having how many pips? This is like 32 pips. If you put it might be about 1:4 risk to reward. If you wait for confirmation, you can have more. You can have more. So guys, this is it for the buys. So we can have the buys up to here, and then of course the sales from right here. I'll be waiting for the sales at this level. So you guys know where this is coming from. I'm hurrying so that the video do not take long like the other one to upload. The previous video was consumed so much space, over a gigabyte, and it took hours upon hours to upload to YouTube. So this is it. All right, this is it. This is the sell we're looking at for the week. Now this is the weekly resistance to short from. All right, so this is where I look to short from. Okay, on the daily, if I want to look at this guy from the daily pure point of interest, I should be looking at here, right here. Here is the daily, but then I doubt price is going to come here. So I'm going to take this, but then you all should have your mind set around this level because this is the daily resistance. I doubt it's going to come here, but then put your eyes out there. Okay, you have to pay attention to these little things. This is where I'll short from, but also know that there's a region here. So if this fails, we've got something right above here. So we should not miss the sell for this week and next week. Okay, we shouldn't miss the sell for next week for anything. We shouldn't miss it at all. All right, so this is GBPUSD. I'll go down to the EURUSD and then the DXY. So EURUSD, looking at the weekly, we rejected off the weekly here, and this guy is pretty obeying this thing, and it's kind of a little bit confusing. It didn't break this low, it didn't break the high, it's just in between. And when this happens, there's a probability this guy will either keep falling, it's either this guy will keep falling, or look at this level right here, because I don't think this mitigated. It was almost mitigated, but it didn't mitigate. Okay, right here. Then there's another one right here. See that? So this is like the second. Okay, second. So you see 1, 2. This was not mitigated. So you see the other probability this guy is coming to sweep out this high here. It can come into this region and start falling, or otherwise it can just come and just when the wick opens, it just continues with the sales. All right. So it shouldn't be much. Guys. So going over to DXY. Going to look at the DXY now. Let's see what we could do on the DXY. So I showed something on the DXY. I think was it here? I'm trying to think where I sent this analysis on the DXY. All right. So yeah, this is it. This is one POI, and then this was the second. I was waiting for this POI right here, and that was the reason. In fact, this is the main reason I missed out on the trades, on the sales. Yeah, I missed out on the sales for this week. Yeah, I took the buys, of course, but then I missed out on the sales, and I was a little pained because I was kind of waiting for this level and all that. But then all's good. So we'll be having buys until this level. So I'm not expecting any retracement. Okay, as soon as we'll have a little pullback probably to these levels. We may not even have a proper pullback to these levels. We can just have a little, pullback. Let me see if this rejected from a level. 24. Let's see this. Yes, rejecting from is not visible on this time frame. So meaning what the short, the sell isn't going to be there for much longer. We can have sells until this level here. Okay, until this level, then we have buy continuations. You get that? So guys, I think this is all I have for this DXY now. That's all I have for the DXY. Remember the yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have for the DXY right now. And of course, buys and buys and buys. Right till this level, we are gonna have a small rejection. So any buys you're having this week, the new week, just watch this level right here on the DXY. This is the first DXY, the second DXY. I've already told you the reason why I use this different DXYs. Okay, because some of them mess up. Because this was clear. Okay, it's already here. You see that very clear here, and price shows here. Something might happen and price might decide to, okay, I want to come back down and tag this level and go forward. So nothing is impossible. That's my slogan in this market, because I think I've been in the market so long enough to realize a lot of things. Nothing is impossible. So that is for one. Okay. So this is the DXY. I think we've talked about EU, GU. If you watch this analysis, you will find out that the major trade for the week is what? Is the GBPUSD. Why? Because this one is clear. It has a clear pattern. We know where it's coming from and we know where it's going. So the GBPUSD should be our major focus. But we should also have eyes on what? On the DXY for that level I marked right on the 4-hour. What's it 4-hour? Let's see. 1 hour. Okay, yeah. So we should keep our eyes peeled for, is it this one? Sorry, these charts are confusing, using different charts. Okay. It's right down here. I think I used 4-hour to explain that. Okay, yeah, this is it. That's a 4-hour. So I think all the charts are just looking different, and it's just okay. So right here, expecting sales to this region and then buybacks. So we're good. You all have a nice day. It's been wonderful, staying out here with you guys today again. You'll have a profitable week, and I'd also appreciate your testimonies on the comment section. You'll have a nice day. Do well to visit our Instagram handle, Eric Capital Limited. You can share your testimonies during the that you joined the live session or you watched this. And I also tell you guys, I was unable to. I apologize. I was unable to do the live session because of a couple of things, and I just couldn't do the live session during the week. I'm sorry. So you all have a nice day. Love and light.